RECVR fam? It's Rosie, athletic trainer here at RECVR. We are out here in Homestead. We're gonna meet Gene, founder and owner of Mega Bee. He's gonna show us the in and outs, what the process looks like, how the bees are interacting in their natural habitat, how we extract that honey, and kind of put it into our produce.
Bees are very beneficial in many ways, not only for the honey, not only for the venom, but also for the foods that we eat, the goods, the pollination. That's the core fundamental of bees. Why are bees beneficial in reality, right? Obviously their goods are beneficial, which is the honey, but in reality what they do is even more beneficial, which is the pollination. They pollinate our food, which for plants to grow, they need to be pollinated from flower to flower to flower, which is the beauty, which you guys are gonna see today what pollen is like. Besides pollen, you're also gonna see what nectar is like. Nectar is then converted into honey. So you guys are gonna see that. Honey is actually 20% water, 80% sugar. Nectar is vice versa. The honey's dried out. That's how it converts into honey. So you're gonna see what that's like.
So as we're going through this journey, one of the main things that we're gonna practice here is mindset and keeping calm. Now this is something that I myself has been trying to master, work on for years. But the time is now. We're gonna be with the bees, so we gotta keep calm, just so we don't throw off any weird indicators and throw them off. So this is something to keep in mind. Mindset, calm, bees, let's do it.
This is gonna be super fun, super exciting. Bobby's been talking about transparent food labels, so this is as transparent as it gets. This is as raw as it gets, being mindful of the food that we're consuming. So this is raw honey, what we're gonna see here. Raw honey is really good for overall recovery and wellness, has a lot of anti-inflammatory, antibacterial properties to it. The honey also has a lot of natural carbohydrates and sugars, which are going to be really good for muscle recovery and really good for your energy. This is exciting, super fun. Let's get into it.
I saw that you tried Manuka honey.
Yeah.
How was your experience with Manuka honey overall? How did it taste for you?
So it was very caramel, thick.
Okay.
Very, very sweet.
Okay.
Context to it. It's different, right? It's not like the typical the bear honey that you see at Publix, where it's viscous, it's different, but it's not like caramel.
Gotcha. So it was a bit thicker, in other words.
Yep.
Got it. Right. So like I mentioned, Manuka honey comes based off Manuka tea tree, right? Those are plants and that flower in New Zealand. So if anything, those bees are collecting the pollen and nectar from those plants. Now the honey's gonna be based off that.
Right.
So now the bear honey that you were talking about, or any honey that you get locally, is gonna be based on what is their local pollinating flower, right? So there's something known as orange blossom honey, but that means that the bees are in an orange grove collecting pollen nectar from the oranges. In this case, for example, because we have a lot of flowers around us, what you guys are gonna try today is known as wildflower honey.
Yes.
Wildflower honey. Okay, you guys are gonna try it directly from the hive to your mouth.
Oh,
honey.
Nice.
Can I eat the honeycomb?
You can eat honeycomb as well. So honey is very beneficial for many purposes. It's antibacterial, so the shelf life on honey, if it's true honey, it'll last for a very long time. Okay, so that's something that's great. It has a lot of also enzymes. That's why honey is very beneficial internally, because we all have enzymes internally. You guys know this.
Right.
But now, instead of us having something that's a substitute, we can have something naturally made by nature that can help us beneficial on the internally aspect.
For the gut,
Is it to digest better?
Yeah.
And it helps the pancreas too, because it has pancreatic enzymes like protease.
Exactly. So honey's beneficial, and it's a great sweet replacement.
Right.
At the end of the day, we have a lot of sugar intake, but unfortunately we have not right sugar. What I mean by that, we drink a lot of soda, we drink a lot of juices, we drink a lot of things with sugar. That honey, at the end of the day, it's a natural substitute of sugar, that has a nice balance of fructose and glucose that we need at the end of the day, so it's very beneficial. But let's go open up a bee box so you guys see what it's like. Okay, just know that as a beekeeper, the beekeeping pheromone, if you're a beekeeper, is smoke. You're gonna smell like smoke, because we work with a lot of smoke at the end of the day.
So you want all the smoke?
As a beekeeper, you definitely want all the smoke.
Hey.
I'll show you. You're gonna open a box in a little bit. Just watch me for now.
Yep.
These are hive beetles. They're a pest to bees. Something that bees don't like them.
And why are they
a pest?
Yeah.
Because they're...
Wow.
I'm gonna walk you guys through the process of what this looks like and what everything is. So on the top, this is a super. So we have honey on top. The eggs and the brood is on the bottom. Okay, I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a metal piece here. That means that the queen cannot go up and reproduce on top. And I'll break it down to not go too quick. So this is known as a honey super. So we put this on top so we can make honey at the end of the day. That's why this is divided from the bottom. Then I'm going to show you what a queen excluder is like.
Like something's in there.
Yes.
These are the worker bees.
Those are worker bees. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the differences. So that's known as a queen excluder, so the queen can stay on the bottom. The queen is the longest of the hive. So that's how they differentiate. So this is known as brood. This is actually their eggs. So notice, yep. You see this little guy with orange feet, orange feet, orange feet, orange feet?
Oh, I see they're trying.
That's pollen.
Wow.
That's all pollen. Notice how they just dropped some pollen. So pollen, that's pollen from plants.
Wow.
Yeah, this is pollen. So let me
That's
show
what people are allergic to.
you. So there's people that are allergic to pollen. Oh, perfect. Great hive. Okay. You see all this up here?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's known as bee bread, which is AKA pollen. That's where they store all their pollen. That's their protein intake.
So they eat from that. They make it and they eat it.
They eat it, yeah. This is known as a drone. This is a guy.
Oh, okay.
Drone bee. Worker bee. Let me see if a queen is here.
So worker bee, they're smaller.
Worker bees are smaller, and a fun fact is worker bees are all females.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
like this would be great. Like if entrepreneurs would come out with you and just like as a stress management type of like service, would be amazing.
Definitely.
Because you
Even
have
just
to control your cortisol here.
notice how here, you guys don't have your phones on you,
Right.
right? Notice how here you just kind of spaced out
Yeah.
and away from everything. So beekeeping is very therapeutic as well. So this is what capped honey looks like,
Oh shit.
and this is what gets harvested.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, that never gets old. That never gets old.
Hey,
At
I
all.
need some of that.
So Bobby, well, actually we're gonna go around.
Yeah.
Bobby, you're gonna use your hive tool.
Okay.
You and Ems are gonna lick the same corner.
Okay.
We're gonna
with
turn
it.
it around, and she's gonna try the other side.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
You guys
So
go.
come by, Bobby. So Bobby, you're gonna come in here, and you're gonna just stick it in there, run it a bit, so you can have some honey in there. Let's get some light. Hold on. Let's create some light. All right. Perfect. You're good.
Ready?
Anywhere. It can be anywhere. Go ahead. Stick it in there.
Oh wow.
All right.
Fired.
You're good.
Fired.
Now you're gonna get that straight to your mouth.
Okay.
Go ahead. You could. It doesn't matter to get
Dale,
that.
dale, dale.
Wow. Now, okay. I see what they mean as in preservative free, straight from the source.
Straight from the hive.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Amazing.
She can mix it. Go ahead. Put it in there.
Go ahead.
You can put it back in there so you can grab. Ems.
Wow.
Go ahead. You can put it. You can do it. You don't have bees around you. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Nice. Go ahead. You're good. You got no bees around you.
Wow, that tastes amazing.
Yeah. It's
Nutty,
a great.
earthy.
Not
It's
very
sweet.
thick, I feel like,
Exactly. So.
but it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely different from the manuka.
Different.
Definitely. So notice how I opened that box without smoke.
Oh, that's right.
Crazy difference in flavor.
So they're protecting.
Yeah. So the bees, in reality, that's just a defensive mechanism. Don't forget that bee. That's their home. That's the box right there.
That's teamwork, right? All to protect one bee.
Look at that honeycomb. Look at it. Look at it.
Big old comb.
Yeah. So that's actually just comb. It's not honey yet. Notice how nothing is capped. I'll take it out. This is just wax right now. It's just wax.
That's the part that you spit out when you eat the honeycomb.
So inside there's nectar.
So they started the process.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this right back in. Actually, no, I'm gonna take this out. Sorry.
One of them is eating the honey that's on the
They all are.
veil.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it up though. We're gonna go to another box that's a bit more gentle. Oh, queen bee, baby.
Queen
shit.
bee! We found a queen bee!
Maybe some of you see one dominating the grounds and walking with a big booty. Look at my thumb.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Walking
yes,
faster, and
yes,
she's
yes.
bigger
Where?
than everybody.
Right there.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a queen bee right there.
we gotta tag Beyonce on that one.
Queen bee.
We
right
gotta
here.
tag Beyonce.
Oh yeah, it's here.
You see her?
Yeah.
She's a beauty.
Her wings look tiny.
She's
compared to her
beyond
Yo,
beautiful.
she's such a boss. Look at her.
Yeah, she's all over walking everyone.
Yeah.
Bee, a quick fun bee fact about queens. The queen will lay approximately about 2,000 eggs a day.
Wow.
So her job is to strictly reproduce.
And they're in here.
And they're in a colony. So they're every time one hatches, she automatically plays an egg inside. Oh, I found her. She's right here on top. So go ahead, hold it. You're good. She's right there.
Oh, I see her.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, Gene, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Just so, you know, we're able to show Recover Fam just the power of bees and honey and just the whole ecosystem, what it can do for everybody. Just even from a wellness perspective, we really appreciate you. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anytime, man. It's a pleasure having you guys out here, definitely, man. And open arms whenever you guys want to come out. Obviously, today was a hot day, but we can definitely come out and return, you know what I mean, just for you guys to see what it's like. Actually, stay tuned for a part 2. That they're about to see the full experience and come on board with something very, very great that we do and we love to share. So stay tuned. That, Bobby, last but not least, we couldn't do the final touch without a little gesture. Here's some wildflower honey
Brother.
from our hives to you, man.
I appreciate you.
Anytime,
Seriously.
brother. A pleasure.
I
man.
love the wrap back around, you know, definitely need some honey. So all this comes full circle. I appreciate you, Gene.
Good,
Love.
man. Anytime.
Definitely gonna be back. As you know, it's better recovery, better performance, best of sports, we out.
All right, day, let's go. I love it.
Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I feel inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two.